Namaskaram, welcome to the One classes. After understanding the matrices, we come to its types. But before going to its types, we would know some basic terms to better understand them. The terms you should know are order of a matrix, diagonal elements of a matrix, and principal diagonal of a matrix. Order of a matrix, which we have already learnt in part 1, tells us the number of rows and number of columns. Suppose a matrix of order m by n, where m represents number of rows and n represents number of columns. So now it's easy to determine the number of rows and number of columns in any type of matrix. Diagonal elements of a matrix. To identify the diagonal elements of a matrix, see its suffixes I and j. They should be equal. That is, I is equals to j. I've already told you about I and j in previous video. So if I and j is equal, only in that case an element will be known as diagonal element. For example, a11, a22 and a33. Let's see all these elements in a matrix. What you noticed? All these elements are lying along a diagonal line. This is why these elements are known as diagonal elements. Remember, we never call these elements as diagonal elements except a22. Diagonal elements are always considered from upper left to lower right. Upper left to lower right. Principal diagonal of a matrix, also known as leading diagonal. It is the line along which the diagonal elements lie, or a line of a matrix from upper left to lower right. It is as similar as we have learned in the previous case. This is called principal diagonal.